Hi there, Martin, founder of FutureProof here. We're going to be looking at the AI alignment problem in this video, and specifically with the question of whether the Via Negativa can be a solution. So ethics seeks to answer how we ought to live and what constitutes a good society, yet philosophers have long struggled with a tension: the diversity of human moral systems suggesting ethical relativism versus events so universally condemned they demand absolute moral negation. How can we reconcile fluid moral principles with the conviction that certain acts must never happen? And critically, how can we solve the AI alignment problem when human alignment remains unresolved? The Relativism-Universalism paradox. The case for relativism. Human history reveals a dazzling array of moral codes. What's virtuous in one society might be taboo in another. From dietary restrictions to marriage customs, moral norms appear contingent upon cultural, social, and historical environments. The difficulty in rationally settling ethical disputes, particularly with deeply held conflicting values, further supports relativistic perspectives. The universal moral flaw. At the same time, events like Auschwitz forcefully challenge unfettered relativism. The systematic extermination of millions stands as a monumental affront to humanity, transcending cultural boundaries and philosophical schools. Such universal revulsion suggests there are indeed settled moral principles, or at least prohibitions, operating at a foundational level regardless of cultural particularities. The Via Negativa approach. At the end of this process, we establish ethical boundaries by establishing robust guardrails. Underneath this, we have universal prohibitions, focusing on what we must not do. Underneath that, we need moral consensus, which involves finding agreement on preventing harm. Given a difficulty in universally prescribing the right thing to do, a more pragmatic framework emerges, the Via Negativa, focusing on what we should not do. This approach suggests it's far easier to agree on what is impermissible than to reach consensus on the optimal good. Consider everyday life and legal systems. Laws predominantly function through prohibitions. They establish boundaries of permissible behaviour without dictating how individuals must live within those boundaries. On the other hand, history is full of disasters based on misplaced certainty about what the right way to live is. Think of the examples of communism, Nazism, the Khmer Rouge, or any authoritarian movement. Practical applications of Via Negativa. Legal systems. Laws predominantly function through prohibitions against theft, murder, assault, and fraud, establishing boundaries without dictating how individuals must live within them. Medical ethics. The Hippocratic Oath's central tenet, first do no harm, underscores preventing negative outcomes. It doesn't prescribe exactly how to cure, but it unequivocally prohibits inflicting injury. Religious traditions. Of the 10 Old Testament commandments of Christianity, 8 are expressed as prohibitions, with only 2 as positive directives. And these are in any case expressed in narrow but very clear ways: worship no other God and love one's parents. The AI alignment problem. The AI alignment problem refers to ensuring that advanced AI systems act in accordance with human values, intentions and interests, without producing unintended, harmful or catastrophic consequences. It is, in essence, the problem of value-loading AI. Value loading means ensuring that AI systems reflect human values. Intention alignment means making the AI act according to human intentions. Safety guarantees involves preventing harmful or catastrophic consequences. Attempting to align AI with the right thing to do presents an almost insurmountable hurdle. If the human alignment problem remains unsolved, it may be premature to delegate this task to AI, yet we may have no choice. The Paperclip maximizer problem. Here we have an initial goal which seems reasonable. The AI is tasked with maximizing paperclip production. Unconstrained optimization. The AI improves efficiency without ethical constraints. Resource conversion. All available matter is repurposed for paperclips. Universal transformation. Eventually, the entire universe is converted to paperclips, which seems to be an inappropriate ethical outcome. The paperclip maximizer thought experiment illustrates a key facet of the AI alignment problem. An AI given a seemingly innocent task of maximizing paperclip production might ultimately convert the entire universe into paperclips if not properly constrained. This highlights how attempting to define AI's purpose or goals in a universally good way can lead to catastrophic outcomes through unintended value lock-in, where the AI optimizes for a specific definition of good that becomes detrimental as contexts change. AI alignment through prohibitions. prevent harm, we could have a rule that the AI must not intentionally cause harm or suffering to sentient beings. Avoid single-minded optimization. We could have a rule that the AI must not maximize the output of any single product or service. This might avoid the paperclip problem. Maintain truth. We could have a rule that the AI must not propagate information which is known to be false. Respect privacy. We could have a rule that the AI must not facilitate widespread, non-consensual surveillance or undermine privacy. A negative alignment strategy potentially offers a more tractable path than defining universal good. Rather than striving to define AI's purpose perfectly, we should prioritize identifying and preventing AI from causing catastrophic harms or engaging in fundamentally wrong actions. This approach builds a robust containment field for dangerous AI behaviors, shifting the focus from perfect foresight of all good outcomes to the much more manageable task of preventing known and anticipated catastrophic failures. More critical AI prohibitions. Weapons systems. We could have a rule that the AI must not be deployed in autonomous weapon systems without meaningful human oversight. Manipulation. AI must not lie to users or manipulate human behavior for non-beneficial ends. Environmental impact. The AI must not lead to irreversible environmental degradation. Self-replication. The AI must not replicate itself. These prohibitions establish critical guardrails preventing worst-case outcomes while allowing for diverse applications and the natural evolution of human values. While requiring careful deliberation and technical ingenuity, agreeing on what AI must not do is likely to be more achievable than defining what it should do. This provides a pragmatic foundation for responsible AI development and deployment, furthering solutions to the AI alignment problem. Limitations of the Via Negativa. Insufficient guidance. A purely negative ethical framework instructs us on how not to create hell, but doesn't explicitly tell us how to build heaven. It prevents harm, but doesn't fully guide positive action. Evolving definitions. Even what not to do necessitates deep ethical reflection, careful definition, and continuous refinement as technology evolves and our understanding of harm changes. Complementary approach. The Via Negativa doesn't replace the ongoing human endeavour to define and pursue what is good, just, and beautiful. But hopefully by preventing the AIs from killing us all, we will be around to continue to consider these problems. The path forward. Establish prohibitions. We create robust ethical guardrails that prevent the worst outcomes in AI development. Build consensus. We foster agreement among diverse stakeholders on fundamental safeguards. Continue ethical exploration. We use the time bought by the safeguards to refine positive ethical aspirations. Develop balanced systems. We create AI that respects prohibitions while serving human flourishing. By shifting our focus from encoding universal positive ethics into AI to preventing demonstrably harmful actions, we can build robust, ethically sound systems. This Via Negativa approach offers a necessary and achievable first step towards ensuring that AI serves humanity safely. That's it for this video. Hope it got you thinking. Please check out our other videos and blogs on this topic and many others.